Rosie! Rosie, you're looking very healthy today. Oh, there's your face right there. How you doing tonight? What's going on with you? What's happening lately?
Oh, nothing. I just lost a little more money at the casino.
Oh my god. Telling you, it's getting really tight over there now.
Yeah, back in the day, they used to have loose slots. They
Loose.
said they were real easy.
Loose, I know.
Oh, yeah, you could win, you know?
I remember back in Coney Island, I got with a lot of loose slots way back in the 20s. They didn't even have casinos over there.
Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum.
Gary, you're weird.
I know. So tonight we're going to do a special video. We are going to review a product. I can't really read it, because I'm like 94. You're going to have to read the product for the people, for your fan out there.
This is Shangri-La coffee. It's a Kopi Luwak, which is a freshly roasted coffee bean. I think this came from Asia, from the Asian palm civet. So what happens is basically these...
How does this work?
These are some special coffee beans, okay? These coffee beans could really only be grown in like Vietnam, the Philippines, and different parts of Asia.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then in this part of Asia, there's this little cat that kind of looks like a raccoon mixed with a cat and some bulgy eyes.
Okay.
And it's called an Asian civet cat.
I see.
These civets, they pick up these fallen coffee beans. So like the coffee beans, they fall from the trees when they're ripe, right? So the civets pick out the best ones of these and they eat them. And then just like corn, they're not really digested in their system. So then the coffee beans are passed through the cat's digestive tract.
Yeah.
And into the scat, which is all over the ground. And the scientists, they pick it up, they clean it off, and then they roast it perfectly for really expensive and very gourmet coffee.
I'm paying attention to everything you're saying right now. That's a very complicated process.
It really is.
Wow.
It really is.
So anyway, we got the coffee all prepared already. And Rosie, for your fans out there, I wanted you to do like a product review. So why don't you grab that coffee? Tell us how you like this Civet coffee. I call it the Kitty Litter Surprise.
That is disgusting and nobody likes that name.
Here we go. Kitty Litter Surprise coffee. Special coffee of the evening. And?
Yeah, it's just not for me. It's got like this weird flavor to it. And I thought it was going to be like, I think it's supposed to be like lower acidity or something.
Low acidity, yes.
Right, for the digestive tract. But it has like this extra roasty flavor to it.
Dark and gritty.
Yeah.
Gritty and roasty, a little sour.
I don't know.
Funky, a little funky.
Like maybe they didn't clean the beans good enough. I don't know.
You might be drinking a little something else with that there.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll build in our immunity. We don't know.
You never know.
But
I always say, the first thing you should eat when you wake up in the morning is something that goes through the digestive tract of another animal.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
I didn't want to think about that.
Go ahead and have a sip of it now that I've just thoroughly described it.
Ugh.
Go for it.
You know what?
This is a very expensive bag of coffee.
On the top.
Here we go. How does she like it?
It even kind of ruins the whipped cream, if I'm honest.
Really?
Yeah.
The flavor's too strong?
Yeah.
This
you
is
know
not
what?
right.
We're making it weaker than we normally do with these regular coffees, This is not my favorite kind of coffee, but I'm not a coffee aficionado. I don't know this kind of stuff.
This is supposed to be the coffee of coffees for coffee lovers
right?
around the world.
I know.
You paid like $35 for this thing.
I did. It was, it was a little pricier than most, but you know what? Yeah, it's not for me, but I'm glad I tried it.
Now tell the people out there, because, still kind of a short video. We can get a little descriptive about this coffee. When you were looking this coffee up online, you saw even more expensive versions of this. Really crazy, like $80 for like 2 ounces.
Oh yeah, stuff like that. That's definitely way more expensive stuff. Makes me wonder if this stuff is legit. I don't know.
Hard to say.
I don't know. I wasn't there when they picked the beans. I wasn't there when they cleaned them.
Yeah.
Maybe these are perfectly fine beans and they haven't even been pooped out. I don't know.
I don't know, but I've never been a big fan of eating things that come out of other animals, but maybe I could get started with this coffee right here.
I don't know. But anyways,
You know?
I think everyone should try it. It's not my favorite.
Give
but
your
might
honest
like it.
assessment out of 10, 10 being the best. What do you put this at overall?
4?
Really, that low? Just
Yeah.
not feeling it.
It's not for me.
It's a little funky for you.
You know
there.
what it is? If you've ever had that alternative coffee that's like made of mushrooms or some shit
Oh
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
which doesn't taste anything like coffee,
No.
they try to pass it off like
Yeah.
coffee.
The mud coffee.
That's kind of like what this shit is. It's like you're like, wait, what is this? This doesn't taste like coffee to me. And I know. I don't drink my coffee right. I put cream in it,
All
the
this
sugar,
stuff.
flavorings, chocolate. I love chocolate.
Yeah.
I put some whipped cream on top. I like my coffee like basically like a hot chocolate or like kind of like a morning hot sundae or something, But then,
Right.
But I still like the flavor of the coffee, and I like that to be strong. And then, not with this coffee. This Civet coffee is not for me. I just gotta
Wow.
say.